Hi, I'm Nate Lampton. I'm going to be showing you how to find the installer code or how to enter the installer code into an Impassa self-contained wireless alarm system, which is commonly installed by ADT. When they installed the system, they didn't tell us what the installer code was, and we had a situation where we wanted to replace one of these sensors. You can see this one's a little banged up and bent. I had knocked it off with during some demolition, and so I needed to replace that sensor. You can get them off Amazon. The WS4945 is the kind of sensor that I was needing to replace. And replacing a sensor, the very first thing you have to do is you have to enter into an install mode on the panel. So you do that by hitting *8. And then comes the impossible question, enter your installer code. So how do you find the installer code? Well, there's a couple of different ways, and I'm going to show you. First of all, before we get started with anything, it's worth noting that before you start, you should visit ADT's website and go to your login, sign in, and then find the test mode for your account and enter your account into test mode. Otherwise, entering into the install mode may result in the police showing up at your house if your alarm has been tampered with. So the test mode on the ADT website allows you to make modifications without alerting ADT while these changes are being made. So also another note regarding installer codes, you can see my ultimate installer code here was 3360. And I have no worry about telling you what my installer code is because having a known installer code doesn't weaken the security of your system while it's locked. So if the system is locked, the installer code and no other code will actually unlock the system other than one of the secret numbers that is used. So the installer code most commonly actually is the default code. So having the manual like this, and not the user's guide, but the installation guide. This is super important. What you might find Googling around for a manual that you might find the user's guide, but the user's guide doesn't have the information we need. It's only in the thicker, larger installation guide that always comes with the system if you buy it. And the ADT install guys always have it because it comes in the box, and sometimes they'll leave it with you and sometimes they won't. I was lucky in that they left the copy with me, although they did not tell me what the install code was at the time. So the easiest thing to do is to go to page 3 actually of this manual, and in this case, here is the default installation code, 6321, which is the most common ADT installation code, not because they set that, but because it's just the default on the systems that they sell. So 6321 is the most likely installation code that you would enter into your system. However, it was not that case for me. The second most likely thing for it to be is your account number. Very lazy way of handling this is they just take the last 4 digits from your account number, and that is very frequently your installer code. In our case, this installer code 1667 was not actually the right installer code either. And ultimately, it turned out that the real installation code was from the installer's contract number for us, so Defender Direct, or they're commonly known as Protect My Home. They're one of the largest ADT authorized dealers in the country. When they did the installation, they set up another number for the task of installation, and they used that number, which was here, this monitoring account number, and it's also over here on some of the other paperwork that they provided. So in our case, 3360, that was the real trick to finding our installation code. So now that we have the installation code, we can try that out on the panel here, which is *8 to enter your installer's code. And again, make sure you're in testing mode from the ADT website, otherwise this may alert the police. Enter your installer code, and in our case it was 3360. And now it's gone into installation mode, where I can add and remove sensors following the instructions in the manual. That's it. I hope that helps you find your installer code and also saves you some dollars, because replacing these sensors can make it be $20 instead of over $100 for having an ADT rep come out. So hope this is helpful. Thanks.